Hey guys, it's Sam. Today I have Hobonichi order number 2, which I did not expect to place, to be honest. Yeah, so if you'd like to see what is inside of this box, keep watching. Okay, so if you watched my first Hobonichi unboxing, you know that that was the largest order that I had placed, and I did so and mentioned in the video so that I would avoid what I'm doing right now, which was having a second order. Yeah, so a couple of things. I was on the fence about one item and decided not to order it. I also had decided that I was not going to be purchasing a Mega Weeks for this year, and I was going to go back to a regular Weeks. And then as soon as I started to mentally live that life and everything, I was like, hold on. Yes, it is thicker, but I can't add pages as easily as I can ignore empty pages. And even though that kind of seems like a waste, I thought that maybe not choosing the Mega Weeks was a mistake. So, also, I am very much of a neutral color, warm, boho vibe, and I wasn't really finding what I was looking for. I was disappointed in the selection of Hobonichi Mega Weeks covers this year, and I was like, okay, well, why don't you just order a bunch of them, and maybe you'll be surprised at the one that you end up choosing. So Jet Pens was out of stock. I don't know if they're still out of stock now or not. This order took a little longer than I would have liked for it to ship out, but I just decided to go for broke here, literally. Throw this box around. And I decided to order all of the things. Okay, so this bag, which I shared in my last video, some kind of freebie. All right, so I had been on the fence about the cousin. I did try to use the cousin in another year, and I ended up not making it the entire year. But when I look back at it, I always look back at it, with really, I'm like, oh, I really liked the style of how you did this, memory planning or whatever. And then I'm very torn about, I really love the A6 size, but sometimes it's not large enough if I want to put a picture or some ephemera or tickets from a trip or something. It's not enough room for that. And then I get overwhelmed with the A5. I'm definitely more of a B6 person, but I really do love the Hobonichi products. So I ended up ordering the English cousin, the full year. And I don't know if this was the right decision to make or not, but I was like, just do it. Just do it. So here is the cousin, and then the paper that was so hard for me to find. I'm kind of disappointed that it's still so small, but whatever. So this is the new paper that's going to be in the A6 and the A5 after this year coming up, so for 2024, and then the weeks I think won't change until 2025. So the cousin, oh, this is so poopy. Gosh, why? So if you saw my first unboxing, you'll know that I had some issues with my other order. Oh gosh, I'm just loving this in English. It just looks much cleaner. Yeah, okay. I like this. I like this. I like this. This is good. So I'm not going to do a walkthrough really. We'll just do these quick little, this is what the pages look like. Minimal grid note pages, timetable, graph paper, favorites, the My 100, how to better enjoy conversation, my favorite things, words to remember. Ooh, I like this. The 365 days checkoff sheet, gifts, addresses. I like how it says for 8 people. And then personal notes for your contacts and such. All right. So let's see how I feel about all this. As you can see, I got a bunch. All right, so I feel like a crazy person right now. Okay, so this is the, what is this? Lavender, light purple, happiness pink, tropical yellow, and fresh green. So, all right. My first thought is that yellow is the color that I like the most out of here. Let's see, I have my 2019 weeks here. So it is different. The yellow is different. It's a little bit warmer. Oh gosh, I have a kitten playing with my mic cord. So it's a bit warmer than this one. This still isn't like my most favorite shade of yellow. And it has the silver. It has the silver 2023. That's the silver 2023 is not my favorite. It looks like this happiness pink one has gold, and I'm not sure what this color is for the lavender or purple and this fresh green. But I think I kind of like that. So I never really gravitate towards pink, but I got this one kind of hoping that it would be more like a salmon color, which I'm not sure that it is. Like I have this like Bible that has some boho colors in it here, and it has, I guess it kind of looks nice-ish, but I was kind of hoping that it would be this shade, which I think is more salmon. It's pretty close. It's lighter. Yeah. So basically I got a bunch of these because I was like, if I have a color that I like, then I'll be happy and I can sell the rest. And then at least I'll have them all in front of me so I can make a choice. And then also I have never used the Sneaker Weeks before, and the Sneaker Weeks had the most neutral color of them all. And this is a navy. Let's see what the official, dark navy is the official name. And there's some kind of something in here. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that is. Okay, so this one, English. Okay, so the Sneaker Weeks I have never touched before. And this kind of reminds me of the feeling of like Astology or whatever, because it doesn't have that book edge to it. Let me just grab this because it's near me. So this is, if you stand it like this, so it's quite a bit taller, but I think that this is all, oh gosh, memories. This is all old stuff. I think that it's just the book itself. I don't think, yeah, I think the page is the same size. Now, the thing with the sneaker is that it doesn't fit any of these, not this, any of these covers, the clear covers, and then it fits differently into your like leather covers. So let me grab one. I knew I should have grabbed my current carry out of my purse to try, because I wanted to see it against the like rust like color of the current cover that is like my go-to. It's a honey, I think, Moterm, but it looks pretty caramel to me. Okay, so the deal breaker would be if I hate the way this is in here, because I do like things to like fit pretty form-fitting, but I do like the way this feels. I'm not really, I hope all that was in frame. I'm not really a fan of this like childish looking font that's on here. I wish it just looked like the rest. But like, oh, I'm gonna have to grab another non-sneaker. Let's see, a non-mega, because I don't want to open these packages if I'm trying to disturb it as little as possible in case I sell. So you don't have the cover that it's glued down to. So I'm not sure how I feel about this. It's not like overly large in here that I think it's going to disturb me too much. And I kind of like how this feels in hand. Yeah, I actually might see if my husband wants this one. Yeah, and I'm still really enjoying the aesthetic of the English in this one. So I have some decisions to make. I have 2 regular weeks and now 5 mega weeks. So this is going to be tough. So what I did is I know that a lot of people are, kind of feel overwhelmed about the whole Hobonichi ordering situation. So what I thought that I would do is that I would just go ahead and place an order. I hope this doesn't go through to the plastic. There's like it seems like a scratch on here. No. Okay, so I bought extra clear covers, and then I knew that they would come with the pens, and I'm going to decide what I want, and then I'm going to sell like the sets that I decide not to keep. And honestly, I'm not sure which one is going to be the winner or not. Honestly, I'm going to have to probably spend some time with it and look at whatever colors with all of my, like, I think that any of these will, I mean, you can cover it with paper, I get it, but I'm gonna see which one looks best with like the covers that I tend to gravitate to most often, and then I'm gonna see how I feel about this one. Have you carried a sneaker before? Because I'm really interested in how like this wears. Like if I just have this slid into a cover, how does this like look at the end of the year? Does it look like trash because it's had no protection? Or, I mean, I can't tell what like the material is here, but I do like the way this feels, where it's just like book or page. It has the illusion of just being like the pages, because this is flush. The actual cover is flush. So I kind of like the way this feels. And then of course, if you didn't have it in a cover and you just like had a band around it or something to keep it closed, it's smaller. Definitely a smaller footprint to throw in your bag. And I kind of like the way this feels. The other question would be, I mean, I guess you'd have to make sure that you had your writing board under here, because you wouldn't have that like hard surface to write on. So if any of you guys have had a year where you have tried, or more than 1 year, where you've tried the sneaker weeks as opposed to a hardback weeks, and you can give your opinions, positive, negative, pro, con, for choosing the Mega over these other books. I mean, this is the color that I would gravitate towards most. I do adore green, but usually it's, you know, an olive or a forest green. I like my yellows to be a little bit more mustard. The pink's not bad, and this is actually really pretty, but I just don't know that I can see myself using it for an entire year. I will also mention that whatever decisions I make with these, I'm going to be posting on my Instagram, so if you're not following me over there, you might want to follow probably soon, because oh, this was kind of a big second order. I think it costs just about as much as my first. So I'll be making a decision soon and offloading whatever I decide that I'm not using. Okay, so that, gosh, does that seem crazy to you? I just really wanted to see them all in person. The only thing is, I just feel like these are all kind of brighter colors, you know, and pastel-y in nature. And I really wish that they had had like a linen or a cream or a brown or any kind of like neutral earthy toned one. But that's definitely not the direction that Hobonichi went with this year. And I hope that everybody who is kind of a neutral kind of loving person like me will speak up when they send out their, they usually every year they send out like a survey to do, and I always fill it out. So if I could get a bunch of people on board with me to be like, hey, how about some neutrals next year? Because they do listen to customer feedback. And if enough people ask for that, then I'm sure that they will take that into consideration. So what do you think the winner is here? I know everybody has their own favorite color and all of that. At this point, I'm thinking that I probably would choose the yellow or the sneaker, but I've got to go get my cover and see how I feel about each of these and give it some thought before I offload a bunch of these. And then I'm like, oh, did I make the right choice? Because that's what it's like to live inside of my head. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that I'm 100% keeping the cousin though. I think I've decided that I'm gonna go with this instead of A6 next year now. So if you are interested in that, I would be posting my, it's a Sunday start, Japanese full year A6. And when I post whatever of these I sell, I'll post that there as well. So yeah, okay. This is, I guess, technically order 3. I had to get the Mon Uncle one from Jet Pens on its own, and then all of the stuff that was in my last, like straight from Hobonichi unboxing, and then this second order that was supposed to be here tomorrow, and it arrived a day early. I'm still disappointed in how long it's taking to get the orders to ship, but FedEx has been great this year, getting them to me very quickly after they have shipped. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Help me out if you have any thoughts about the sneaker weeks especially, and I'm looking forward to talking to you guys in the comments. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new around here and don't want to miss out on future content, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much as always for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye guys.